What is up, guys? Steve here with Scotch and Things. Hey, taking a look at another one of my brother's knives out of his collection. This is the ZT, there you go, 0450 CF carbon fiber. There you go with ZT, get the serial number, made a S35 VN carbon fiber. I really dig this knife. Green standoffs. It is a flipper and it's pretty smooth. So this, if you've seen my Delica 4 video, he and I were out in Utah, maybe a year and a half ago now, for the Ford Raptor assault. And we found, we had a day off and we were cruising around in Park City and found a knife shop. And we're like, cool. Went in and, and at that time, I wasn't carrying, I always carried a knife, but nothing super expensive or fancy, just some budget knives, which is fine with that. He was into more higher end knives before I was, but so I picked up the Delica and he picked this bad boy up. This was his first ZT, and then later, because of this thing, I picked up my first ZT, my 0566. I've had a couple other ZT since then, the 0055 Black Sprint Run and the 707. I've got those videos, you can watch them. I've recently sold those last two. ZT is known for their overbuilt knives, and my 0566 isn't everybody's favorite ZT, but it's a good built knife. It's a quality, we say, heavy use work knife. This is a little bit smaller. I would consider an EDC knife. It's a nice small EDC size, but it's still, I think, in that line of ZT overbuilt. I mean, there is no, like I said, he's had this over a year. He's carried it quite a bit. He uses it, and there's zero blade play on this. ZT's kind of got a knock lately on their knives, kind of going away from their older overbuilt, status. And that's that 707. It was a nice knife. That dual detent system, I liked it at first, and then it was just kind of annoying, and it was kind of almost, I don't want to say too petite of a knife or too low. There's just something about it that didn't click with me. Even though this is a smaller knife, God, guys, I really dig it. This is one of my favorite ZTs. I've talked about it in the past. I will own one of these someday here, because I like it that much. And especially how my EDC has changed, where I like carrying a larger knife, like say like a Strider SNG or the AR or like a large Sebenza. So I want a larger knife like that, but I've also been carrying a smaller knife with me to pair with that. So you can bring something like this out, and it's not super scary if you're around other people who aren't knife people, compared to bringing out, a big blade. It's super smooth. It's just a classy, good looking knife. Like I said, those green, it just gives it a pop of color. You can get this, I believe in an all titanium version. I just prefer this carbon fiber. It lightens up a little bit, and it just looks really nice. You can, reverse the pocket clip on there if you want. It's got a lanyard hole. The action is super smooth. Like I said, it's just, if you get it past that detent here, and it just falls shut. And that's pretty impressive for a smaller knife. But here you go. This isn't mine. It's my brother's. I was with him when he bought it. We now have a thing called vacation knives. Like, if you can, it's like this thing where we're on vacation. We try and get a knife, just to kind of remember the vacation by. That's just something silly we do. But yeah, this is one out of his collection, and it's one of my favorites. And like I said, I've often been shopping and been ready to pull the trigger on this, but then talked myself into something else instead. Because right now, like in that small rotation, I've got my Chris Reeve, small Sabenza I've been using a lot in my Delica. But this is one I think I am for sure going to pick up to throw into that small EDC rotation. And get, you know, for those of you that don't carry 2 knives or whatever, this is just a perfect size EDC knife. Not too small, not too big. You know, you can get your hands, sorry, I got the camera a little close. You can get your hand on there and get a nice grip. Say what you will about ZT lately. I think this is one of their nicer knives. You can't go wrong with it. Like I said, he's had it over a year and a half. Carried it a lot. No blade play. It's a Sinkovich design. So you know ZT works with. They make their own in-house stuff, designs, and from time to time they bring in outside designers like Sinkovich, Hinderer, and work with them. And just a great looking knife. Wanted to show it to you guys. Let me know if you have one. Do you like it? What's your favorite ZT? You know, I still have that, you know, I would consider that the 0566 kind of like an entry into the ZT world. Fairly reasonable price. I think these are around $170 to $190 you can pick them up for. So it's not cheap, but it's definitely quality and something to take a look at if you like this size or you like ZT. But it's definitely a sharp looking knife, and one I am definitely going to pick up soon. So let me know what you guys think. Like, share, subscribe, and thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.